Doki part 3. Hold on, let me get my phone real quick. Doki Literature Club Part 3. We're finally here. I need to play this game a lot more recently, like more often, more fluent. Well, yeah, we're back for Part 3. Y'all see the shirt? Boom, Doki shirt. Got it from Spencer's. All right. So let's get into it. Let's write this new poem. All right. Low game. I was gonna create a new game. All right. So now we're finna make our new poem. So I want to impress her. This girl with the dark hair, the one that's like, she's like very like, you know, she's very good at the stuff. Like she's very deep. So I honestly don't know. So we're gonna click anime. Okay, that's her. I'm not really a fan of her. So we got 19 more. So let's see. What does she like? Let me see. Happiness? All right. Oh, wait. Misery? No. What? She's with misery? She's with misery? No, wait. No. Hold up. She has to. Frightening. There we go. Frightening. Okay. Extreme. Okay. Extreme. Yeah. Okay. Anxiety. Yep. Let's go. Let's see. You see, parfait, unrequited. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Oh, cheeks. No, I'm not gonna put that. Tragedy. Oh crap. Jeez. Okay. You know what? Let's depression. No. Yep. We only got like 11 more. Okay. Nightgown. No. Okay. You know what? But defeat. Oh my god. Death. I come on. Oh my gosh. She's not gonna like my freaking. Well, it's either her or her. Like the middle girl, I do not like her. I'm not cool with her at all. No. Graveyard. There we go. All right. Pout. No. Disoriented. There we go. Let me see. Doki? Who's? Okay. Rain cloud. Okay, that's fine. Secretive. That is her. Thank you. That is her. Question. Yeah. Rainbow would be her. Yep. Last one. I have to get this one. After image. There we go. I knew that was gonna be her. Let's see how they think what they think about my poem. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Yeah, I mean you're chilling with girls all the time. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mark. Hi, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I can't wait for you to read my poem too. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Like, girl, I'm here. I might as well stay. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Oh crap, I didn't get to read that. I didn't get to read the other one. I'm kind of hungry. Should we go out to eat right now? Will you come with me to buy snacks? Shoot. You just read my no thanks. Are you serious? That's not like you at all. Oh, I do remember we was getting on her like quite a bit last episode. Yeah. Dang, I don't. But why would I turn down? Do I know something that I don't know, or she don't know that I know? I have my reasons. Oh. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Wait, what? Oh. Why that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah, what? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh my gosh. just gonna be a bunch of flies just fly out of there. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Oh gosh. Only 2 small coins fall out. What you gonna do? You can't even buy none for yourself, Sayori. Come on now. Ahaha. I knew it. You see, I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Or she wanted to purposely not buy a snack before, so she can invite me. So it could work either way, honestly. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Ooh. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. Oh, but there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh, you see, we caught her, bro. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel the guilty. Hey, Yuri! I need to remember these girls' names. The girl with the bow in her hair, her name is Sayori. The girl that I really like the most is named Yuri. Alright. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh no, they had some beef. They had some beef last episode. We don't want to start that up again, alright? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ooh. I wasn't listening or anything. It's fine, Yuri. It was just something in my book. Yuri, oh gosh. Tell Mark to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. You see, that's why I mess with Yuri. Responsible, uses her brain. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh my gosh. I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is on y'all. You see, you're fine, Yuri. I didn't mean that. Nah, you cool. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. You see, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. You wasn't saying that about her last episode. It didn't happen. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yep, Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, no excuses. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Damn right. I wouldn't want to go to that anime club across the hallway. Room 322. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Wait, what? Did I slap her? Wait, what happened? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was it? A cookie. Oh my gosh. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. It's retribution. Retribution, thank you. Actually, that one almost worked. Of course, Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Thank you, it's not that serious. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ooh. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good though. Good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? You have your own cookie. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. True, but yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aww. You see, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ooh, Sayori suddenly leans down and take a bite of Natsuki. Hey, oh my gosh. Jeez, Sayori, chill out. Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Ooh. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Uh-oh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. What has happened to Monica? That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. She should be fine. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's fairly popular after all. Ooh. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, do they mean boyfriend? What? She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I mean... Yuri... She's probably the baddest out of all of them. I'm not trying to talk to no cartoon character, but like, you know... If I had... You know what? No. Let me... I've dug myself into a hole. No. Let's move on. Moving on. Yep, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. My gosh. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the last bell. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you play piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Go ahead, Monica. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mark. You better not. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looked like everybody has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Jeez. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Mark! What? Suddenly, Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Mark to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. You see, they keep fighting over me. Like, come on, relax. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster papers too, okay? Okay. Really, Mark? What? Oh, I think they said ready. Not really. Okay. Yep, let's go. Let's go to the other classroom. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori. I follow behind it as Sayori hums and sings and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking the kids to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure. I said Sayori, not Siri. Come on. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'm not. Oh my gosh. Siri over here messing up my video. Come on. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Sayori have pulled out. Wait, what? Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poem. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Mark, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poems like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, but it's a barren wasteland. What? Like that? Sayori, how do I put this? I'm not sure if it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Exactly. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. This festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Mark, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Alright, the two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted as well, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack, what the... What? Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls onto the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, wow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Clumsy! Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Aww. You're fine. I mean, move your bangs out the way. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs aside. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A pimple starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Mark, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Let's get this. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm ready. Wait, what? In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. What do you mean wrong spots? Does that really even matter? Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry. I forgot. Ah ha ha ha. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Mark. Yeah. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I will always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone find out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so confused on my games that maybe... Wait, what? I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. I mean, not really your fault. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Mark, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Mark. I'm so glad there's nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promise for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Okay, we had a little moment right there. All right, I see you. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up as fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Oh, haha, Yuri! Come over here, Yuri girl. My poem is just for you. Sayori, your forehead? She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Oh, well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? We have it right. We forgot in the classroom. She glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Oh, well, I was able to get it. I found the poster paper too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Mark. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for her. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Aha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, I don't remember seeing Monica when I was making the poems. I just saw Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. You know what, let's show Monica first. Hi again, Mark. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Oh gosh, I gave my poem to Monica. What's she thinking? Uh-oh. Alright, it's pretty good. Okay. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. I meant it for Yuri! Yuri! Come on. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Facts. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I try to spend as much time as Yuri. Natsuki, but Yuri, I want to spend the most time with her, to be honest. And you can talk to me every day, every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? I know it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of nothing, a meaningless. Wait, what? An endless poem of meaningless. Okay. Load me. What? Oh, here we go. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game, okay? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking? Are you talking to me directly? Hold up. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Let me get the girl Yuri out real quick. Let's see what you've written for today. Please like it. Well done, Mark. Yes! I succeeded. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, okay? And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. I would love to read it. Yeah. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. All right, let's see what we got. Look at the perfect handwriting. Look at the penmanship. That's what I mean to say. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic, Parlivian conditioning? I don't know what that says, I'm sorry. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What? Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Mark? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I will probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You see, we're gonna do Natsuki next, and then we're gonna save Sayori for last, alright? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Wait, what? Wait. Here we go. But I can't really say it's better either. Phew. Huh, phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ugh. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stepped me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. What? That's a little unnecessary, exactly. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, letting go of a balloon. You could say you could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. I don't like her. Here. Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh my gosh. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. If it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world will be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh my gosh. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Oh gosh. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. Oh, she was about to tell on herself. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Wait, Yuri wrote something like that just recently, alright? Yeah. Something that you're afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. True. I can't blame that. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something about... Yeah, I just said that. Huh. Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Come on, just say you like her. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Exactly. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay. And last but not least, we got baby girl Sayori, alright? Ooh, Mark, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aww. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Yeah. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Mark, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Really? Well, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. What? Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. This girl is really for me, y'all. Well, not for me. I don't know. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. I can see that. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright, let's see what... Alright, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? Oh, what does that even mean? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me feel lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my feelings go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another. One after the other, holding them out, each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be before my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Whoa. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I really didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing things until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets. We can give it out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that's leaving me no choice. I agree. Oh gosh. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? It's true. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Okay, I see you. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shaking as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering word transforms into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure so that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Okay. Sayori, It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. It'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Mark liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. True. The next time, I'm going to pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Mark. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Mark lower everyone's standards before— Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Fine, I'll go first, alright? Natsuki? It's fine, yeah. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I've received applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki What is with these words? Begrudgingly gets out. Alright. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, the sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared? Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish preparing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mark. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing you out. No wonder. No. Return. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So... What? Alright. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Yeah. You know what? It's Yuri though! I'm walking home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of it make my heart pound? I mean, give me how hard it is for her to socialize. I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, boom. That's part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, so... Boom. So, I'm gonna end it right there. Who am I feeling now? I'm feeling Monica, Sayori, and Yuri. Natsuki, I really don't care about Natsuki. Natsuki, you got too much of an attitude for me. So, boom. I'm gonna end it right there. If you liked it, like, comment, share, and subscribe. More my comment on signing off. See you next time.